Welcome, Sagittarius. This is your weekly Teroscope reading for December the 14th through to the 20th, 2015. My name is Tilly, and this is Tarot with Tilly, and thank you for your likes, your shares, your favorites, for subscribing. Really, thank you just for showing up every day and giving me all the support that you do. Truly, thank you so much. Now, let's get to you, the energy, the cards of the week. And we don't start out with this great positive card. I know some tarot card readers would just reshuffle the deck with this one coming out first, but it's beautiful energy throughout, and I don't do that ever. If there's a message to be given, then there's the message to be given. Now, I do believe that it is more of a warning because it is the Four of Swords right next to it. So we have the Three of Swords, which isn't the most dynamic of cards to start a reading with, and we have the Four of Swords. So I'm looking at the rest of the cards, and I think it's going to be really a beautiful week for you. So I would think that this card is more of a warning, especially that the Four of Swords follows it. I would have to say that you almost have to manage everything that you do. You almost have to be very disciplined this week in order to take advantage of the incredible energy that will surround you. That you can't burn the candle at both ends, that you can't take the shortcuts this week, that you need to take time out to rest, recuperate, relax, recharge your batteries. That you can't be taking on too many different activities, too many obligations, too many responsibilities, that you have to be very strict and very diligent with your energy. It could also mean that you have to watch the situations you put yourself into or not put yourself into, or the words you choose to say to people. That if you're not thinking it through beforehand, that you could say something that you come to regret, or it's taken the wrong way and it plays against you. So just this week, be the diplomat. Okay, be very disciplined in your routines. Make sure you're getting enough sleep. Make sure you're getting enough exercise. You're eating healthily, because the Four of Swords is recharging of the batteries. It is the rest. It is the recuperation. It is, I mean, with these two cards together, your health could be at risk if you try and push it to the limit this week. Because after those cards, you just have beautiful cards. You have the Sun as the very next card, which is the I Am card. Your light, your vitality, your strength, your goals, your dreams. It's all about you this week. But I think that you have to manage your time, you have to manage your energy, you have to manage even your words, the situations that you're putting yourself into. You have to really think thoroughly and not be spontaneous this week if you can at all avoid being spontaneous this week. And I know it's hard for most Sages to not just be spontaneous and not just go with the flow and not just jump into the adventure. But I think it's imperative this week that you think things through in order for you to have the vitality and the success that really is open to you this week. Now we have the Three of Pentacles, very next card. Now this is the hard work card. So a job worth doing is a job worth doing well. Don't try and take the shortcut. Don't try and finish things early just to get them off your plate. Give it the time and the energy that it deserves and needs so that you are not revisiting it. Also, it could be, especially in the workplace, in the community, it could even be in the home, where people, you don't think anybody's really watching. You don't think anybody's really noticing, or anybody really cares, or anybody's going to pay attention, or they're not going to appreciate it anyways. There is somebody watching you. There is eyes on you. So I would think more so in the workplace, where you are putting out your energy, your time, your resources, and sometimes it's shortcuts appear. And so it's easy to take the shortcut because then it's done and it's over with, and who's watching anyways? People are watching this week, and it's going to matter down the road for promotions, for raises, for, well, just your stature, your integrity. So now the second part of this card is that you hold the paintbrush to your future. So dream big this week. Allow the expansion of your imagination. People are watching you. If you see the figure up front, the black, the person dressed in black with the brownish blonde hair there, that is the person that you can't see that is watching you, that is pointing out your great victories, and also they'll point out your great flaws. So you don't want to rush anything through this week. You want to take your time. You want to be diligent. You want to be very disciplined in what you do and how you do it. And you want your output to be fantastic and beautiful. We have the Ace of Pentacles. Now, the Ace of Pentacles is the new path towards financial abundance. It could be health and well-being. This also signifies that your path forward is, it's like a door opening up or a window of opportunity shows up, where it could be maybe something that you haven't earned, but rather a helping hand, so to speak, in order to push you forward on your path. So it could be, if you're trying to start a new business or something, let's say you're trying to start a new business, but you need financial backing. This is where the financial backer shows up, or the loan goes through that you really have been trying for and you haven't had any success in getting. It could be that they have certain qualities or strengths that will match yours so that you can be a united success going forward. It could be somebody just empowering you. It could be a mentor showing up to give you that great wisdom that you need in order for your plan to roll out successfully. This could be well-being, a path to a fresh start, a new start, seeing how things can be accomplished, how you never really realized they could be accomplished before. It's like you get these downloads of ideas on how to do something different or tweaking it somehow so that you get maybe more mileage for your money or more mileage for your energy, or things come together, or you tackle a project and it just turns out very successful in everything you do. This is the helping hand of the universe pushing you forward on your path. The Hermit. So you may be looking at, it could be very much a mentor coming in, because this is the wisdom. This is you seeking wisdom, higher knowledge, knowing more about a particular craft or trade, somewhere where you want to flourish, somewhere where you want to dive into. When it comes to knowledge, this could be signing up for a course. This could be looking at learning experiences. If you're already in a course, this is an excellent week for study, to pull yourself out of the mix a little bit and really hit the books, because you will acquire a lot of knowledge this week doing that. It's also a card to turn inward and realize your innermost dreams, your wants, your desires, to bring in a balance, but more so a peace, a comfort level with who you are and where you're going, what your objectives are, where you want to put your energy the most, where you want to put your determination the most, to push yourself forward. This could also be a conflict of having several paths and not knowing which one to choose. By pulling yourself out, by thinking it through, by praying, by meditating, you can get the clarity, the understanding you need on how to go forward and where to go forward. And then we have the Lovers. Now, I think this energy is more going into next week than it is this week, but you will feel the energy this week. This is beautiful connections. This is united bonds. This is, if you are in a relationship, this is a strengthening of that relationship. And I'm not just talking about a love relationship. I know it is the Lovers, but it is you uniting with another in order to make both of yourselves stronger. It's a united front. So it could be somebody in the workplace, somebody in the community, somebody within the family. If you are looking for love, beautiful energy to find somebody that really matches who you are and complements you going forward on your path. So until we meet again, remember, I do love you.